going on? It's your man Lecrae. Right now you checking out hot new hip hop. You know what I love about hot new hip hop is, like, every so often I'll read like people's commentary and I see people who may not share my value system or my belief system, but they'll defend my music. You know what I'm saying? I love that because they're like, man, I don't care what y'all say. I don't even agree with what he believes in, but dude is dope. He can spit, da 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 da. And I feel like I've gotten the most realist like support like from the hip hop community that I can like visibly see a lot of times on hot new hip hop. So, but I would just tell anybody out there watching, man, it's like, you know, let artists be artists and allow their music to live because it's good for the culture, it's good for the world. You know, good music is good for us all, and don't stifle it and put it in a box because you may need it. And you know, you can hate on various different artists for various different stigmas that they may have, but it's not until you sit with that music that you can say, okay, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, or, you know, I don't get it. But at least, you know, give music an opportunity because, I mean, we need good music to thrive, regardless of all this, especially in this time, in this day and age, you know, we need that. Make sure you go get Anomaly. Listen to that album from front to back, it's a movie. And then the tour, man, we're doing an Anomaly tour, me and my man Andy Mineo, 30 cities, we're gonna be everywhere. And it's gonna be an experience. It's not just gonna be a couple MCs running back and forth across the stage with a microphone, like, it's gonna be an experience. Anomaly, you know, it's probably my most personal album I've ever done in my life. I think I just came to a place where I was confident in who I am, and what, you know, it's like I wasn't trying to appeal to any particular listener or audience. It was just me being 100% myself. So the first part that was really important to me was just getting in the studio with producers that understood my sound. So my team Cobra, you know, Track or Die, and then S1. Those are the people that I really just felt like, okay, we're on the same page, and we just got in there and created. And as far as features, it was like I was real protective because it was my story, my message. So I didn't want to, you know, do too much. My man Andy Mineo snuck his way on my project, and you know, my girl Crystal Nicole, who's, you know, an incredible writer and singer. People don't know she's a dope singer. She's written for Rihanna and Beyonce, but she's an incredible singer in and of herself. So those were the kind of the places where I wanted to just kind of get people that really understood and connected and make dope music. The reason why I fell in love with the culture of hip hop is because of the transparency and the honesty about things I could relate to, and I think somewhere along the line it stopped becoming about an expression of what it is we're going through, and it started becoming about let's glorify it in order to make money off of it. I'm not saying that's the whole of it, but I'm saying that became a prevalent part of hip hop. And for me, I feel like it's important for me to stand firm, to be an example of what it looks like, to hold on to our value system, to hold on to, you know, morale and truth, and not be concerned with trying to exploit, you know, the things that I may have grown up around for a check, you know, because it influences other listeners and young people as well. So, so I love it. I love being amidst it all, you know, and as frustrated as I may get at some of the stuff I hear, I'm grateful to be a visible presence there, you know, to give a different perspective. So my quote, I think, was largely taken out of context by a lot of people. I think people think I'm saying, you're not allowed to ask for justice or equality if you promote, you know, injustice in your music. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is we validate apathy. You know, we promote apathy within people when we validate a stereotype, you know, in our music, and it's hypocritical of us. You know what I mean? We need accountability, and I'm not saying that we stop fighting for justice or we stop fighting for equality. What I am saying is we got to start at home. We have to start treating each other the way we want other people to treat us outside, you know, of the culture and the context. And so if all we do is talk about killing each other, if all we do is hate our women and misogynize them, and then we step outside of a culture and expect people to treat us differently, well, we validated their apathy. You know, if they're looking at us like, I'm apathetic towards you, well, we have validated that stereotype by treating ourselves in that same way. And so I just think we have to treat ourselves better if we expect people to treat us differently as well. I listen to a lot of stuff. You know, some stuff I listen to just for the sake of like the vibe and the feel of it. Some stuff I listen to for the content. Like content-wise, you know, my man Swoop, he's an underground artist from Akron, Ohio. You know, he's just has a lot of dope stuff to say. I think he's dope. But it's nowadays, you know, it's kind of, I'm trying to think, last thing I really just was like, I appreciated the soundscapes that Drake did in his last project. You know, I thought it was some dope soundscapes that could push the culture forward. But yeah, man, it's kind of dry for me right now. You know, Steph Curry's one. You know, my man Anthony Tolliver, who plays for the Suns now. You know, Jeremy Lin, you know, who's in LA now. And so those are friends, you know, those people that I talk to outside of, you know, just I see you at an event or something. It's just, you know, we share text messages. I'm trying to stay away from them all right now because they all be trying to challenge me to this ALS ice water. So I'm just trying to ignore everybody so I don't got to get wet. What I do is usually do like, they do like a chapel before games. And a lot of times, man, I just share my story or share some encouraging words that'll just either inspire them or encourage them or just challenge them before the game. But you know, there's been some other times where it's right before cut day and a lot of guys are getting cut, and I'm just trying to help them understand that their identity is not wrapped up in their sport. You know, that they're more than just an athlete. And so just helping them to see themselves outside of, you know, being a commodity on the football field or the basketball court or whatnot. I understand what it's like to be on the road all the time, to deal with traveling family, to deal with everyone wanting something from you and not trying to give life to you. So, you know, when I meet athletes a lot of times or run into them, that's just one piece of the conversation that we'll have. But, you know, I guess a lot of it is, man, just started from one guy sharing my music with some teammates, and then it just kind of just spills over. It's about the art, you know what I mean? I believe, you know, we as people appreciate good art. When we want a message, we want a message, but everyone connects, you know, universally to art. And everyone may not want to hear a sermon or hear a message or read, you know, your book or whatnot, but people appreciate good art regardless. So I really focus hard on the art. My faith is my faith. It is who I am. It defines me as a person. I don't feel like I have to force anything in my music. It's authentic. So, you know, I don't like being pigeonholed. And the only reason why I don't like being pigeonholed is because I think some people won't even give things a chance. You know what I mean? So as soon as you say, oh, he's a Southern rapper, he's a conscious rapper, he's a gangster rapper, whatever, you have these preconceived ideas of what the music's gonna sound like. And I just want people to sit with the art and appreciate it for what it is. And, you know, yeah.
It's the future right here, man.
Exactly. I was just telling him, yo, that Tuesday joint, crazy.
Retarded. Yellow bus retarded.
Yes. Short
exactly.
Bus. Short bus.
So, bro, like, whatever, if she a bad bitch and she ain't need no makeup, then that's my type.
All right, so the last one. East Coast or West Coast?
Same shit, new day, Fuck around, just got paid. One feel this sad day, I'ma live my life my way.